Welcome to the Serious Shift blogcast. We have only one question. What does Serious Shift mean to you? To answer that and much more, here's your host, Dennis Moseley-Williams.
Hi, I'm Dennis, and welcome back one more time to the Serious Shift blogcast, episode 84. Delighted to have you around. Here's my question. It's Thanksgiving and now the holiday season leading up into New Year's Day. Right now, your clients are making plans or get together with friends and family members, more so right now than they will at any other time of the year. I know this to be true because between my little tasks I'm doing, I'm literally sorting out 3 social events, for get-togethers. And you are too. So here's the question. When they all get together, what are they going to talk about? And are they going to talk about us at all? If all we do is do our job, and if we do our job first by commoditizing our clients, that is to say, we fail to see them as the individuals that they are, we instead prefer to segment them as groups. These are my bronze, my silver, and my gold clients. Then the likelihood anybody would be talking about us at all is very, very low. If, on the other hand, we have committed to guiding the transformation of others, to helping them make themselves the best version of themselves possible, if we're having challenging conversations and difficult conversations, then in fact I feel there's a very strong likelihood that people are going to in fact be talking about us when they get together with the people that they care about, but only if we give them something that they in fact care about. So imagine the scene. It's a get-together, it's a gathering, it's a meal, it's a group of people, and you know one of them, or perhaps 2 of them, they're clients of yours, an individual or a couple, and their defenses are down, and they're vulnerable and good because they're with their friends and they're having a wonderful conversation. And they start the conversation by saying, I learned this interesting thing. And everybody perks up their ears, and this interesting thing isn't, of course, about money. It's about something you chose to share with them. In my talks, I talk about this idea of theme in experience economy. And I say your theme, this secret conceptual law that informs all that you do, all of your work, this theme is your secret. It's your secret you share, this thing you want to teach your clients. Mine is about happiness, as you will see for a moment. And your advisor says, I learned this amazing thing the other day about happiness. And they share it with their friends, enriching their friends. And someone says, oh my God, that's fascinating. Where did you learn that? And your friend says, believe it or not, I received it in an email, a friend of mine. Oh, my financial advisor, actually. Okay, just think about that. Do you not think that happens every day, all day long? It absolutely does, cause and effect, depending on what you choose to share and who you're sharing it with, which is why this blog is always about the same things. The need to stage an experience, not deliver a service. The need to get very choosy about the work you do. The need to answer and for whom, and to have the courage to say, this work's not for you. In order to guarantee that your clients sit around a table and talk about you, you have to be on the same frequency, right? The 3 questions I share all the time that you need to determine for yourself. What do I do? Specifically, don't give me the general term. Don't tell me financial planning or something like it. Come on. What do you really do? Who do you really do it for? And most critical of all, and as a consequence, what change do you help create? The change that I like to help create is making people happier. And so, let me share this with you. This is from a report I read out of the UK, okay? And it was really interesting. It's a charity called Action for Happiness. And they shared the disciplines, the 10 disciplines that people, follow and adopt to be a happier person. I want to share them with you. Okay, here it is. Giving. Okay, number 1 is giving. It's making time and giving freely to others makes us really happy. Makes sense. I'm going to warn you that it's number 9 that's the really hard one. The second is relationships. Spend time with your family and your closest friends. Okay, that makes sense. Consider who you spend your time with. Are they positive influences? Okay? Or are they just negative? You know this. Exercising makes sense. I'm not even going to go there. Appreciating or feeling grateful. Okay, well, we shared a lot on grateful in blog 83, so let's just let that sit. We know that we need to be grateful, absolutely. Number 5, learning new things. Oh yes, absolutely, that makes a ton of sense to me. Never stop learning, never stop being intellectually curious, okay? Go buy a guitar and learn how to play it. You'll be really, really happy. Number 6, working towards something. Okay, your life goals, etc. Okay, that makes sense to me. Working towards something. All right, fair enough. I get that. And I think it has something to do with the idea of a journey. This is really big stuff, right? Doing more work that matters. It's the happiness is derived not from achieving the goal, but who you had to become to achieve it. That makes sense to me. Okay. Number 7 is resilience. Learn to bounce back quickly from your failures, problems, or challenges. Okay, that makes sense to me as well, and that's something that we've certainly talked about in this blogcast at different times, right? That very successful people can absorb a hit and recover, regroup, and refocus more quickly than people who struggle. That makes sense to me. Number 8 is reward. These are, again, disciplines that you can adopt to be a happier person. Number 8 is reward. How often do you do things that make you feel good? Taking long weekends, going on trips. Okay, yeah, that's a good thing to do, and that makes sense to me. And what that makes me think about is the need to focus, flow, time block, focusing on things that matter and getting them done when you're supposed to. All that kind of great stuff, because rewarding is another time block. So if you're not doing all your work, you can't reward. We talk about that all the time. That makes sense. Now, number 9, here we are. This was the one that when I read it, I was like, ooh, that's solid gold and hard as hell. Here it is. Acceptance. Be kind to yourself. You're really not a total screw up. You just tell yourself you are. That's what I wrote when I first put this together. Okay, be kind to yourself. There's something that I want to share with you. A few years ago, I adopted this really simple mantra that I have been following, which is be good to yourself, be kind to yourself, and make it better. And it has been the single smartest thing I have done in a really, really long time. So be kind to yourself. Be good to yourself. I find that sometimes even to have fun, to go on a ski trip out west and see my most precious friends, I had to accept that sometimes I was cramming those ski days in, so that I was both denying myself a perfect ski holiday, but also compromising some things on either side of it. Ultimately, I was paying too much a price. I wasn't being good to myself. Okay, be kind to yourself. Okay? I read another thing recently that said one of the most common bits of wisdom that's shared by successful people when they're close to death is they say, I wish I wouldn't have been so hard on myself. Isn't that interesting? And number 10, to be happier, is to find meaning in what you do. Do more things that contribute to feelings of meaning and purpose. Okay? This is I'm going to point out, is very much related to giving. Okay? So when you think of your work as a financial advisor, don't just do the work that's assigned: financial planning, answering questions, clarifying concepts, interpreting the market, reassuring, hand-holding, planning, getting ahead of things, blah, 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 blah. Those are all just services. That's just what you do. That's the assigned work. The work that's required is the experience. It's how you do it, okay? Find meaning in what you do is helping people understand what being wealthy and prosperous really is. You don't measure your wealth in dollars. You measure your ability to navigate complexity and problems in your life with dollars. The more you have, the easier all complexities become. But we measure happiness and prosperity with different rulers. And you want to help yourself and your clients figure those things out. Everybody, it's Thanksgiving. We also have so much to be grateful for. When our clients get together, we should aspire that we want to be the good news they share. As always, everyone, thank you so much for your attention. It means a lot to me. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I'm going to see you again soon. Take care.
We hope you enjoyed the Serious Shift blogcast. We would love any suggestions, feedback on topics, ideas, or challenges that may have you feeling stuck. Also, please leave a 5-star review wherever you are enjoying this content. It helps Dennis out tremendously. On behalf of Dennis and the team, see you next episode.